Welcome guys and hello, welcome back to the October 19, 1942 AM this record defendant lobby number 1 in Objection Simulator Phoenix Rise Trilogy. Well, Mr. Wright, yes, why do you look so unhappy? I don't know, maybe because in the last episode we found out that the evidence is looking so bad against us that we are fucked. I would say so, but I don't know, man. Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, wow, she looks even unhappier. Felix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. It's no time for that people jokes, please. You know we are going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, and I fucking suck at it. I'm just a fucking high school failing bastard. October 19, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Okay, alright, there we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edwards, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edwards. I wonder if it will be that producer? The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. Oh my! I think he's the least favorite character. Like at least Oldberg is funny, but this guy's just fucking annoying. How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I made the Cicero noob. Salmonella. I'm a director of television. You were at Global Studios on the day of the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trial that day did it. Right, she doesn't waste any time putting that pressure on. Whew, that pressure's high. I don't know shit, to be honest. The day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a long time afterwards. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had in a meeting studio too, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until 4. During the meeting, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time from Sam's death was 2:30, and according to the testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The only thing that doesn't fit with me is plates of... Wait. During the morning, doing it took more time than I would. Everyone at the 8. But I had the meeting, so I ended up skipping lunch. That is not true. So that you didn't go to eat? Yeah, no steak, at least. Can you believe? That must have been tough. Phoenix, that is not correct. There was steak, there were T-bones. It's contradictory. There were T-bones in the around the trailer. Mr. Manella. What do you want? When I went to the studio too, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the employee area. Who ate the lunch? No, I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. Put that fucking freak face away from me. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clear man who likes to eat, I suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image I will carry to my grave. Wait a second, if they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I will press on that one more bit. And a meeting until 4. Alright, Spurs. What were you discussing? This is Samurai story anyway. Our budget get this sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, the scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Yes, I fucking can, trust me. You fucking ass freak. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During that meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Objection! You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. What's sweating? I only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press him harder. He said that they took a break. He was eating. Wait a second. Mr. Mana, you've just contradicted yourself. Then you tell the court that you take a T-bone steak during a break. Well, Mr. Mana, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manala, your testimony, please. Edward is laughing. He's cooking! Wait, Edward is going to cook me. Wait, I have to use my brain now. Yeah, I thought we took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in City 1. Bro, you committed murder to my fucking brain cells if you're emoting with your fucking freaky ass tongue, man. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would mean enough time. I'm so sorry, I'm so sleepy. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. Just me. Very well, you may begin a cross-examination. I don't think I can get anything out of him. Yeah, I took a break. What time exactly did you take this break? I would say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to City 1, killed me and hammer and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Edgeworth is cooking something up. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on the table. Alright, the other one was Devas Cass plates. Devas Cass, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak, 15 minutes, okay. Not someone had the time committed. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this point and line questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. If it was impossible for any to get to the Studio 1. What's something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to the studio. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before I give you an answer. Do you claim someone from the studio? It couldn't have been possible. The way was blocked before they took a break. No, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many suspects, but I can't keep claiming them possible either. I agree that it is impossible for anyone in the trade to go to the studio at that time. Ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. But to me, sir, it's quite simple. The break in the train meeting came right in front of the death. However, the path there was blocked from 2:15. The fallen Mr. Monkey said, by the way, yeah, around 2:15, and that is a very bad force because it excludes everyone from this point. Ergo, that when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by Mr. Monkey's head, Sylvia's head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edward has a point. Yeah, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Mandela from the stands. What? It's over? Yeah, I have nothing else. The court's opinion in this case is follow. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the CCMA, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is his evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had, I'm afraid we would give Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness with some Edward? My witness saw the very moment when the Caesar screwed the victim. Alright. It's a boy, it's a boy, it's a boy, it's a boy, it's that stupid boy. Fuck. Do I have everything against him? I have the book, I guess, but what does the book do? All I have, I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear you witness. Court is adjourned for recess. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. October 19, 11 for District Court for that lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in the trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you're giving up, what hope do I have? It's determination! And I am determined to prove that I'm right. Don't get me wrong. I have never given up on a tray before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trial, the trailer could have not gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all it is. What's going on to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You're the sea samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You... Thanks. Okay, Phoenix, this one for the kids. Let's do it. Not only for the kids, because we will meet the next witness, and it is a kid, in fact. To say that least. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. Prosecution has a concern. I'm sorry, I'm so fucking sleepy. I'm yawning all the time. The prosecution has a concern. So our witness is a grade school of 10 years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with secure questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. I can't even see his ass, Your Honor. Perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Alright. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Alright, there we go. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer this question, okay? Hey, it's you. The nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgewood, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incidents. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, perhaps you want me to tell you that Grimes with a beard over there? Just Mr. Edward will be fine. I will be a gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it in. I would like special permission if that's possible. Well, wait, so say you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? And yawning again. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it at all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if you had that camera on that day of the murder. You would better make a note of this court record. Cody's camera! Alright! There we go. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Down. And now the bring out Shrek sets again. I love the testimony and the cross-examination theme. On the rehearsal, I found a map on the internet. I went through the woods of the path, so that would really clench me. I was going to the studios. I got kind of lost for about 30 minutes. When I came by the studios, there was a samurai. It saw to the right, right before my eyes. It came out the bad guy. Of course, the samurai counted down. If I had my camera with me, that would be in the time. But shall I tell you? Aha! Witness testified lying. That is sure. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a kid. Yeah, you're a fucking liar, you fuckface, fucking fucker, samurai weep fucker. Right before my eyes. Wait, I went too far. I'm sorry. Else kind of way. This is samurai. Back to my eyes. The samurai. If I had my camera with me, that is a lie. Take that. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Oh, I was putting the pressure too much. What is this digital camera construction? You Honor, how did you fucking get that fucking job, you fucking ass? It's a digital camera, you Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you went bring your camera on a trip to the studios. Exactly, it's so stupid. Fucking hell, he's a still samurai weeb. Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I couldn't care if he's a child or prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, a prosecuting attorney? I love Edgeworld, but how Phoenix is going off on Edgeworld is the best dynamic, bro. That was a prosecuting attorney. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. And that's number 3. Yawn number 3. Holy shit. You got a problem with that? The game isn't even boring, I'm just fucking sleepy. So I did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Well, please justify the record that you're busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera off, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes. He goes for the bad guy and wham. Then the bad guy submoves. He's so strong. Huh. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief, Mr. Wright's cross-examination. That was short, wow. Let's press him, I guess, everywhere I can. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. Okay, so what action? So we're watching the Samurai did... Samurai, did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. He goes for the bad guy. Wham, wham. Okay, alright. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah, wait. What sort of person was the bad? Wait, I thought you a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the system. I see. Then what happened next? Then this bad guy stopped moving. Okay, alright. Press that. Why? Huh. What do I mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Yawn number 4. Well, cause the samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do that with a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap? Something like that. He's still being rage about it. What? Don't give me that look, perhaps. How should I play this? Press him harder! He didn't saw the killing. He didn't say anything about the sword! Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being waged. Tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the samurai fights. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he missed the vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track. Why didn't you see the climax? I know you can't figure this out, Mr. Wright. You are certain that when he watched the climax, he couldn't watch it. He was these are wrong answers. I could show evidence. Sure, and I have evidence. Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Contains photos of every... Nah, that is what he needs. The camera. Tough, he's still learning how to use it. He didn't know how to take a picture. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera. The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Exactly, he didn't know he was looking on his camera like he was holding his camera and just spamming some stupid buttons, you know what I mean? Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. Of course he wouldn't. Every fucking weep and a fucking fanboy would take a fucking picture and not take a picture. Right. Cody. There was only one reason why you wouldn't have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hitting more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackett testifies once more. Very well, Cody. Could you have please tell us about your camera? And what about you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. That was... Wow, that is a fight over here. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I'll my camera and take a picture. But the lens went open in time, so I missed it. That was what happened. Does the camera have a lens? Cross-examination. Does the camera have a lens? Does the camera... Wait, let me look at it. It doesn't seem like it have a lens. You know what I mean? So I don't like but the lens went open, so I missed it. Let's press that. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person at the ground as a samurai. That's all what happened. Yup. I want to press that because it doesn't fit me. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have one. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him! He surely had. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture! Hey, was I? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody. It's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late to erase, so I erased them. Can I present the book? Yes, I'm right. Oh my, I'm not that stupid. I am not that. Sorry, self-glaze. Cody, what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, alright. What was it you told me then? I got to every live performance. I always take a picture when the season ends the final blow. Oh my god, true, I didn't even think about that. But just click with me. He surely took a picture and he surely put it in that album. That's the only thing that clicked me. I didn't even think of that line. Got them all, never missed one, a perfect collection. Huh. Cody, did you really get a picture of the sea samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, find it hard to believe that you wouldn't erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory, a collection of pictures of the sea samurai all taken by Cody Hackett. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the sea samurai has won. I see, don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all those pictures of the sea samurai, none were taken that day. That's right. Alright, Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the sea samurai had just defeated his adversary, I thought you would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly, my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we have finally discovered the truth. And what's the it's truth that is. Yeah, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what we are thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on. Why was there no picture in the album of the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the picture? He erased it by the photos that the samurai didn't win. I think of only one reason, Your Honor. The samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted the photos. You mean the samurai lost? Well, Cody, am I right, aren't I? Tell the truth, the bad guy defeated the steel samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The sea samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us that he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody was inconceivable that the sea samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the sea samurai lose, yet to admit that he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the sea samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Wow, okay, we are going off of that kid, man. He did nothing. Order, I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Turrets caught you, so I... He's going to cry. Yeah, this is his breakdown. Cody, that day you saw the Sea Samurai Lucified, right? Okay, okay, you're right. The Sea Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Okay. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Mr. Wright? The Sea Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Sea Samurai was the one who fell. True, am I right? Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? There was no victim. There was no victim in this case. What? How's the defense? To be honest, I'm just clicking because it doesn't make sense to say one of them is the victim because, of course, Hammer is the victim. He died, but in this fight, you know what he watched? He watched the fight, that test fight there. So that was not the scene we care about. That's what I'm thinking about. Has the defense taken any sense? Of course, Jack Hammer died, but the Sea Samurai fell too. It was a draw. What? Sorry, I was too shocked to say anything for a bit there. Listen, right, only one person died in this incident, and that is Jack Hammer. Yet no, now you claim there was no victim? Are you insane? He's spelling out all the stops now. I'm sorry. It was... I was wrong. What? Okay, right. First you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it? So I was wrong. Look, I'm sure there's something we overlooked. Even shit to tell us what it is. What is it all about? The samurai was the victim? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the samurai was not the killer, he was the victim, don't you see? Jack Hammer was the sea samurai. What? Order. So the sea samurai in this photograph, you say the man in this costume was the victim Jack Hammer. That's why I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer is present at the action scene run for that morning. Thus he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought, but remember what Mrs. Oldbeck said in the testimony? Okay, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station. There I see poor old Hammer. No, he already gone to the Studio One before I got back to the guard station. Huh. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Boss to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Sea Samurai's costume. Wow, I didn't thought of that. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought that the Sea Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Me, what? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Huh. Then show us, what? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're going to look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. The spear's duct taped, as it seems while looking at this. It's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Yeah, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photos are all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him again. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts, as if you know in that photo. Entry 2! It's entry 2! Find inconsistency of the photo! It's the... Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? It's 2! It's gate 2! The number, yes. Ah yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? What is this turnabout? What is going on? I don't understand. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. Right. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what you see in this photo was taken at the time of the murder. It doesn't say number 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, that is the truth of the crime scene. Show the judge where that took place. In Studio 2. Here, at the Studio 2. I see, that would explain it too on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So, we have heard, the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mrs. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. Yet in the reads, actually the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Wow. They were the only ones with they were the only one access to the scene of this crime Studio 2. That is crazy. As many recall this trailer Studio 2. Now that their meeting was held in that very trailer, there was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mrs. Salmonella and this Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. They were, true. That's true. Order. The defense makes the following claims. That if the scene of the crime was Studio 2, the person that the security guard Mrs. Oldbeck saw was the victim. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole the Steel Samurai costume, then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. Why would he still see Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do I have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer saw this costume. I have proof, question mark. You do, Mr. Right? No, that they are so surprised, Sonny, I must let go for this. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The bottle? This is it. It actually worked. Nah, an empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table. Yes, sleeping pills. I'm sorry. That is going to be crazy loud in the recording. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought when I found them. Wait a moment. That boat does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood. An idea, continue. Run a test of Powers' blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills. This much time after the day of the murder, even though there were traces, it still proves nothing. No blood test could tell that Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright. He's right, down. That didn't work. Time to try another idea. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprints the ball, I guess. An idea, very well, let's hear it. I want to check this ball for fingerprints if my claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should be up on this ball! I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the ball, empty ball given to the judge. And this court will suspend proceedings to the current trial for today. Cody Hagen's testimony has reviewed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things that may have happened very differently than previously thought. This is Samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbeck may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer use the samurai costume? Also, who killed him anyway? And why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stances in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Willpowers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Woo! That was crazy. Well, very well. Court is adjourned. Ah, that was crazy. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court's defendant lobby number 1. Whew, that was a close one. Yeah, it was. We were saved by a hair, by a heart. But that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. I did not, really. You both seemed so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. That's... Of course we are kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. No, Mr. Pauls, you have to go make your final investigation. But I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Whew. Holy shit, so you have another investigation and another trial up on us. Damn, that was crazy. Whew. Damn it. Okay. So that was it for the second trial. And damn, we actually saved our asses somehow. Now I just have to think about it. Okay, it makes suspicion that the Vasquez did not appear as a witness, so I'm sure I'm interested if she will appear as witness. But after all, I do not know everything, and I will say we will see what happens in tomorrow's episode. Have a great day, have a great night, see you next time, bye.